In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 25th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. DePaul versus Marquette. Holding a 2-game lead in first place with 3 to play, Marquette hosts DePaul in Big East action. Marquette was picked number 9 in the Big East preseason coaches poll. The Golden Eagles are ranked number 11 in KenPom.com's computerized ratings. Marquette has a 3-game winning streak following Tuesday's 73-71 victory at KenPom's number 12 Creighton. DePaul lost its 9th in a row during Wednesday's 59-58 home defeat to Butler. On January 28th, DePaul lost 89-69 at home to Marquette. DePaul is 10-15-1 against the spread this season, with a 13-13-1 over-under record. Marquette is 17-9-1 against the spread this year, with a 15-12 over-under record. The Blue Demons of DePaul take the quick jaunt up Interstate 94 to Milwaukee to battle the Golden Eagles of Marquette at the Fiserv Forum. DePaul has been in quite the nosedive lately, dropping 9 consecutive games dating back to January 18th. That skid includes an 89-69 loss at Wintrust Arena, DePaul's home floor. As bad as DePaul has been straight up, it's nearly as bad against the number. The Blue Demons have failed to cover 4 in a row, while going just 1-8 against the spread across the past 9 outings. As an underdog of 9 or points, it is also 1-5 against the spread in the past 6 outings, including the first meeting with Marquette. To make matters worse for DePaul, your ncaa, an important member off the bench, is questionable to play due to a hamstring ailment. DePaul isn't likely to win or come close, but especially so if it doesn't have all hands on deck. The Golden Eagles have been hot lately, winning 3 in a row, while picking up victories in 8 of the past 9 outings. Marquette has covered 2 of the previous 3, while also going 6-3 against the spread across the past 9 games, and 13-5 against the spread in the past 18 outings. As a favorite of 7 or more points, Marquette has handled itself well, going 5-1 against the spread in the past 6 such instances. Marquette has also rolled up 80.5 points per game to rank 19th in the nation, while hitting at 49.4% from the field to rank 5th in the country. The Golden Eagles should roll up plenty of offense, as the Blue Demons are awful defensively. DePaul allows 76 points per game, and it offers very little resistance with a 44.6% defensive field goal percentage. Look for Marquette to roll up another lopsided victory, so the Marquette Golden Eagles to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams do well getting easy baskets in transition. Entering the weekend, Marquette was 3rd nationally in fast break points, averaging 16 per game, while DePaul was 152nd with a 9.86 average. The last time they played, the over-under was 156, and Marquette and DePaul combined to score 158 points. DePaul is an even better 3-point shooting team than Marquette, from .359 to .351, so that should lead to high scoring. Marquette was also ranked 5th in field goal percentage entering the weekend at .494. The over has been 2-2 in both Marquette's and DePaul's last 4 games. Once again, this should be a high-scoring game. Over THEP projected total ISO or full game total pick. Houston versus East Carolina. The nation's number 1 team returns to action when Houston visits East Carolina University in an American Athletic Conference game. Houston has won 8 in a row following Wednesday's 89-59 home victory over Tulane. East Carolina is coming off Tuesday's 62-60 win at Tulsa. The key was East Carolina's 3-point defense, holding Tulsa to 3 of 1-8 shooting. Saturday will be the first game this season between East Carolina and Houston. Houston is 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 Saturday games and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 road games against a team with a home winning percentage above .600, while the over is 6-1 in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record. East Carolina is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 Saturday games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games against a team with a winning road record, while the over is 5-0 in their last 5 home games. Houston is 7-2 against the spread on the road, while East Carolina is 9-5 against the spread at home. East Carolina is 3-2 against the spread in its last 5 home games. Houston is 3-2 against the spread in its last 5 road games. Houston is rounding into form as the Cougars look to earn a number 1 NCAA tournament seed. The Cougars are coming off a 30-point win over the American Athletic Conference's third-place team Tulane. Meanwhile, East Carolina won by 2 points at Tulsa against a Golden Hurricane team that is just 1-15 in American Athletic Conference play. One other stat to look at is the 3-point shooting of East Carolina and the 3-point shooting defense of Houston. East Carolina shoots just .315 from deep, which entering the weekend was 315th nationally. Houston entered the weekend with the nation's number 3 3-point defense, holding teams to 27.2%. The combination of Houston's potent offense and its number 1 in the nation's defense should make the Cougars a big winner, so the Houston Cougars to win and cover the spread of favorites is our full game side pick. The Pirates have actually played pretty well at home lately, winning games against Cincinnati and SMU, while also covering. More importantly, East Carolina has cashed the over in 5 in a row, scoring 70 or more points in each of those outings. The Pirates have allowed 71 or more points in 4 of the outings, too, so you can expect another track meet against the top 5 Cougars. East Carolina is averaging 69.5 points per game on the season, and it is not a great shooting team, but confidence has picked up lately on offense, especially at home, while the defense hasn't really improved. That's been a great recipe for the over. The over is also 5-2 in the past 7 games overall, while going 11-5 in the past 16 games against teams with a winning overall mark. With the Cougars, the over cashed last time out in an 89-59 rout of Tulane, as Houston shot 47% from the field, while knocking down 10 3-pointers. Houston also used its size to overpower Tulane, out-rebounding it 45-22. East Carolina is a little on the smallish side, with just one player over 6'9", so it might really struggle to handle the Cougars. Houston has hit the over in 4 in a row on the road, while going 6-1 in the past 7 against winning teams. It is also 6-2 in the past 8 games overall. Houston should have its way against the undersized East Carolina team. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Virginia Tech versus Duke. Another Saturday means another great college basketball slate to look forward to, and one of the best games of the day will take place in primetime here in the Atlantic Coast Conference as the Duke Blue Devils get ready to host the Virginia Tech Hokies. The Hokies are 11-28-1 against the spread in their last 40 road games and 5-11 against the spread in their last 16 games overall. The Blue Devils are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 home games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The over is 8-1 in Hokies' last 9 overall. The under is 5-2-1 in Blue Devils' last 8 overall. The home team is 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. The Hokies of Virginia Tech head south to face the Blue Devils of Duke and the Cameron Crazies, although it's a lot less intimidating these days playing at Cameron Indoor Stadium. Virginia Tech has alternated losses and wins across the past 8 games, while also alternating non-covers and covers during the same span. This is the second meeting between the teams, with Virginia Tech picking up a 78-75 win on its home court back on January 23rd, covering a 2.5-point number. In that first meeting, the Hokies were outstanding from the field, hitting at a 57% clip, while shooting a scorching 53% from behind the 3-point line. Virginia Tech picked up the win despite turning the ball over 3 more times, while getting out-rebounded at a 2.8-2.4 clip. The Blue Devils of Duke have won 3 in a row and 6 of the past 8 games overall, with just 1 loss in regulation across the span dating back to January 23rd. However, while Duke might be winning, they're not cashing against the number. Duke is just 1-4 against the spread in the past 5 games overall, while going 4-13 against the spread in the past 17 outings. Duke is just 1-5 against the spread in the past 6 games on its home court, too, while going 2-10 against the spread in the past 12 games against teams with a winning overall record. Duke has managed just a 3-7 against the spread mark in the past 10 games after a non-cover, while going 2-9 against the spread in the past 11 after a straight-up win too. The Duke Blue Devils are the better team and have the edge at home, but this is a lot of points to give a good Virginia Tech team. The Virginia Tech Hokies can stroke it offensively, and they lose as underdogs by an average of just 4 points. Based on Duke's struggles against the number, coupled with Virginia Tech's straight-up win in the first meeting, back the Hokies catching more than 3 buckets. So the Virginia Tech Hokies to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The under also makes a lot of sense in this spot. Duke has been getting it done with their defense, and they've given up 65 points or fewer in 3 straight games. Just 2 games ago against Syracuse, they held a very good offense to 55 points on 34.5% shooting from the floor, and Virginia Tech's offense gets much worse on the road. Duke is playing a ton of young guys who have been inconsistent and often inefficient on offense, and their lead scorer is a big man who shoots just 43% from the field. Duke's defense has been downright elite at home, and they've only given up more than 69 points twice in their 14 home games this year. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.